Okay, so we will continue the last week.
Like in even in R and Python and SQL, most of the languages are similar. Like we using the same for loop, while loop, and the conditions we give if, or it's like interrelated and similar in all the uh so what we are learning like.
Yeah, the concept is similar, but not in SQL. In SQL, you don't use loop and all. There we can use loop, but in SQL we usually have everything in a table, so we simply do a query.
Yeah. But
So yeah, the
in
core,
SQL as well, there are like SQL operators. We have logical operators in SQL.
yeah,
Like
we can use in SQL we have cursor, and we even have loop, while loop, for loop. So yeah, the core concept is same. uh, why do we use a loop? So that we can iterate multiple rows
yeah.
or multiple records. That's why we use a loop. So the concept in every language is same, but
So
yeah, the
how
syntax is different.
do we need to learn the basic concept, like why we are using all these operators and the commands, or
So it's like how you will use them. Like after learning where to use, you need to have that idea, like how would you use that
okay?
loop concept or any other concept. So yeah, for that you need to have good understanding first.
Yeah.
So once you have that understanding, then it should come automatically in your mind, like in this problem I should use this loop or this statement or if condition. Yeah, the the basic concept is similar for all programming languages, despite of the fact that there are some syntax problem. Like in R we have separate syntax, in Python we have separate syntax, in SQL we have separate syntax.
Yeah,
The syn
syntax is different.
yeah, the syntax is different, but the core concept is same.
Yeah.
And and our core concept is to understand data, and how we can manipulate that data, and how we can present that data. So data manipulation and data visualization is our main core work that we are doing.
Mhm.
So yeah, so my part is to give you a flavor of everything, whatever we usually do in day-to-day work, whatever data analysts do. So yeah, so that's what I'm trying to give. So if you download this one in week 7,
We're doing Python
Tableau, we are
tablet
doing Tableau.
week 7.
Yeah,
So the QTWBX or
yeah,
uh,
QTWBX. So this was the dashboard that we prepared last week. So did you try to complete this by your own, Navzor?
yes, sir?
Did you try to replicate this by your own? Did you
No,
try to do it?
not yet. Actually, my grandfather passed away in India, and the
Uh,
situation is really like critical there. Like everyone is suffering, so I was
uh,
bit mentally upset. Even I haven't done anything.
so it's due to COVID.
Yeah, we can say that it's due to COVID.
Yeah, one even
Symptoms
my
same.
even one my friend, even he died in Nepal.
Uh,
Yeah. So
yeah,
yeah, the
really.
condition is really pathetic there. Yeah. India, Nepal, even the condition in Nepal is even severe there. Mm. Mm. So this was the dashboard that we did last week. You can view the tutorial of last week.
Mhm.
And today, so today is this one, underscore F. So I have added few designs to make it more readable and more attractive. So here, my dashboard was this, and I have added, if you compare side by side,
So you have added this signs like the green and red one, increasing,
yeah,
decreasing, yeah.
so I have added the green KPI,
Mm-hmm.
and even I have added the icons, three icon, you can see there, and in even in here in line chart, even I have added the shaded part, you can see, because right now, even if you look in any and if you go in Google and you if you look stock data price, if you say, if you look, just let's see after the, so if you can look, it's all, it's showing like this, like
Yeah.
the line is there, but you can see the shaded part, right?
Mm.
So yeah, so this feature makes your graph more attractive. So I have added the shaded part even here. So if you look on, if you look at the previous one and the one I have added right now, this looks very clear, right, and even beautiful. And also in top 5 category, so instead of having this x-axis, I have included that in the bar chart. So having extra x-axis, if if we convert this x-axis in inside the bar graph, then this looks more prettier and more uh, clear to view. So that changes I have done. And in order details, even if you look, the profit and sales, I have added the KPI over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we will do all this thing today. Okay, so okay, let's start. So let's start with the icon first. Okay, for icon, what we will do is, this is my profit. If you look for profit icon in with black background, because my here the circle is in black, so it will match my background. So that's why I'm looking for black background. So I will choose this will be my the save, this will I will download this as save image as. So you can try with me together.
We can copy image as well. This one, or copy
Yeah,
this.
if you have somewhere, then you can copy. If not, then we can download. Okay, so download this, save file as image. So if you look for profit icon with black background, you will have this. If you go inside images, you will have this in third row. So so let me know once you have done.
We can choose any.
Yeah, Yeah, we can choose any, but you should have black background, because here my icon is in black, so that it will match my this shape. You can choose any. Okay, so once you have downloaded, then what you need to do is, so have you downloaded the icon? You
Yes.
need to do save as image. Save as image. Okay, save image. So once you do that, then then you need to go in file, go in tableau,
File and Tableau.
go inside file and click here repository location. If you look at here, you will have this repository location.
Mm-hmm.
Then you need to go inside shape
Okay.
and to create one folder there. So I have created a dashboard folder,
Mm-hmm.
and 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 keep your icon there, add your icon there. So I have added my icon. So
So
it's,
did you create new folder?
yeah, we can, you can create a new folder, but it should be inside shapes. So I have created new folder and I have added this icon. It should be, it should be under shapes. Okay, repository, tableau repository, shapes. Within the shapes you can create one folder and you can add there.
Or I can't. Can you show me like how did you do that?
So here you can choose repository
Repository
location,
location. Yeah, I'm in the folder in the shape.
then go in shape
Yeah.
and then create one folder. You can create a dashboard or any folder and add your file there. So I have, this is my location, I have added this file, this
Okay, so we
image.
have to copy paste there. This
Yeah,
one.
yeah, 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 you need to copy paste. Yeah,
Because when I'm doing, I can't see your screen.
yeah, you need to copy paste this in this location, shapes.
Okay.
So
After right clicking, I can't paste it.
you see, you need to simply copy and paste the file. So it should be inside your download folder, right?
It is there. I copy it, but I can't paste it here.
Your file is in which format? Dot .png?
JPG.
Yeah, yeah, it's, yeah, that's fine. So
But
you should,
the thing is, like the option, I'm double click. After double click, there is a option comes like copy paste. Can't do it.
so you don't need to double click there. Simply you need to copy the, this, you simply copy the image and paste there in this location inside your repository.
I don't know, sir. It's not.
Let me check. Mm, can you share your screen?
It's like host disabled participant screen sharing.
Oh, right.
Can you click on?
Yeah. Now you can try.
Okay, so I'm just sharing the desktop so you can see the whole. Okay, so here is like
Yeah,
I'll show you from the beginning. So that's the one I already copy this one. So when I go to my dashboard in the file and then go to repository, in the repository under the shapes, you said, yeah?
yeah, yeah.
So under the shapes, like I'm trying to paste, but how can I paste it? Even after control V, it's not coming in here.
Which location is this? You need to go inside. Let's go inside document. Uh,
Workbooks,
no. Go inside shapes.
shapes,
Yeah, and go inside one folder. You can go inside icon.
yeah.
Yeah. Now right click.
No, it's not working. I'm doing control V as well, but it's not.
Once again copy the file. Don't do like this. Like yeah, simply do control C. Yeah, try once again. Yeah, I think it's not copied.
No, it's not. Because this one is like not working, not allowing me to do add-on or something, I think.
Okay, then cancel this. Cancel this and open document from outside. I think you do it from outside. Go inside document. Yeah,
Yeah,
then go inside.
that these are my
Uh,
folders actually.
yeah. Go inside my Tableau repository. Last one. Yeah, and then go inside ships. Then go inside icon. Paste there. Yeah, now you can paste.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
so that was
Yeah. Yeah.
different.
Yeah, maybe it was Tableau didn't allow you to paste from there. You need to do it this way.
Okay, so this one's done. Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
so
you can.
even here now it would show like if I go.
Yeah, it will show. Yeah, now you are fine. Yeah, it will show.
Yeah, it's there,
It's there.
but I
Yeah,
can't select it. I have to do from there. Like here
you
I'm.
don't. Yeah, you don't need to select from here. That's
Okay,
fine. Okay.
okay. So I'm stop sharing now.
Okay. Hmm. So once you have this in your repository, now what we need to do? Create one new sheet here. Name this sheet as profit. We can do profit data. Let's skip. And then paste drag number of records and paste in rows, and then convert this to discrete.
Okay.
Drag number of records.
Yeah, done.
Okay. Then go inside, go in shapes
Mm-hmm.
and click here shapes. From shape, click more shapes, and from here, uh, then you need to select your icon folder you should have icon folder here, and from
See,
here, sorry,
which folder I'll select here?
you have saved your image in icon folder, right?
Mm-hmm.
So go inside icon folder. You should have icon folder here in the drop down.
Yeah, and under the select,
Yeah, and
select
choose,
palette.
yeah, then choose your icon and then click apply.
But sir, here is not the same one that I've downloaded. I can't find the same one.
You should have
How
the
you
same
got the
one.
dashboard? Like how you got the dashboard
So
of?
I have this folder here. I have created dashboard folder, and there
Oh
I
yeah, I've
have
got
all
it.
the files.
I got it. Okay.
Okay, then and select that icon,
You have
and
selected and click
then
OK.
click apply. You need to click apply and then okay.
Okay. But
Apply and then
in
okay.
mine there was no option of apply, only OK straight away, and it's appearing same like you.
Yeah,
Next
okay
this
then.
number. Yeah.
Oh, okay then fine. Then hide this, remove show header. You will have some icon like this, and then also remove hide title. You will have
Hang on. Oh, hide.
hide title.
So how you did it? Sorry.
So here you will have show header option.
Hmm.
Remove this show header option,
Okay.
and again if you right click there,
Hmm.
so this title, if you right click here, you can hide title. Hide title, you will have option.
So in the profit data is not hide title. So I have to go from file.
No, you should have this option, right? So
This is it is
do
there,
you
but
have do you have profit data coming
yeah,
here?
I do have. I'm trying the same.
You should have this hide option here, hide
Yeah,
title.
yeah, I do have, but it's
So once you click this, it should go away.
yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
Simple.
So it's similar to yeah, similar to mine, right?
Yeah.
Then click here and do entire.
Mm-hmm.
So you will still see you have this outlier here. So you have two outliers, right? In the divider, row divider you have, right? So to remove that row divider, you do go in format and then go in this box, borders,
Okay.
and then go inside your rows and row divider, do it none, and column divider also do everything none. So it should go away. Divider should go away.
So all, like even the row divider, grand total, everywhere I need to
Yeah,
do then, yeah.
you can simply do row divider. I think that should work. So you should not have anything here.
Yeah, I did only in row divider, so it's gone.
Yeah, so it's similar to my one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then now click on entire view. Okay, so you should have this icon.
Yeah.
Okay, now go in dashboard
Mm-hmm.
and it should be floating. You should be floating here. See, you should have this in floating, and
Give me a second.
then drag and drop this in your here. So once you drag and drop, you have the profit. Again, hide that profit. Hide title.
Give me a second, sorry. Floating is under analytics or data.
It is inside the dashboard.
Where?
You should have inside dashboard. You should have here tiled and floating option.
I don't know what's the problem even.
You should have this option in dashboard.
Actually, I don't know what's wrong with my laptop. I can't even scroll up on the side. It's wasting time. Feeling sorry.
Within I will continue then.
Okay, so you continue.
Okay, so if I drag and drop here, you will still see that we have white background here, right? So
Mm.
one thing was remaining is, so if you go in format here in seat, you need to convert your seat to transparent. So right now your white seat is selected, right? Here you can see white. This needs to be none. So
Okay.
if you do this none, then you can see the white is gone. So now your floating box is transparent. Now you can simply drag and drop this icon here, and you can arrange. Okay, yeah. So this is how I added profit icon. Now let's add order icon. For order icon, I will choose this one because it has black background and it matches my dashboard. Again, I will do save, and I will keep this file in here, same location. And then again I will create one seat, and this will be order icon, and I will drag again some, and then I will convert this to discrete. Then I will again go to shape, and I will choose shades, and from here I will go to my dashboard, and I will choose this icon. Again I will convert this, I will remove this and hide my, again I have my divider, so I will go in format, row, and off this divider. Now I will view entire view, so it's something here. So I will copy, I will, so it also needs to be transparent. So again I will go in format here, this needs to be, sheet needs to be transparent. So I will go and do none, and then I will again drag and drop this here, hide this icon, and I will simply paste this here. Oh wait, okay. Again, I will download profit icon. I will create a sheet, profit icon, repeat the same process, go in some, convert this to discrete, go in shape, again I will choose more shapes, then I will go in dashboard, I will choose this icon, apply, again I will remove the header, remove the title, go in format, and then go in box and I will remove my row divider to none, and the paint will convert this to transparent. So now view, so this looks good. Okay, now drag and drop in profit icon, remove the header, okay, looks good now. So this was easy, right? So any question on adding icons, Navjot?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, so what happened here? I have chosen this shape. Okay, so my first work is done. So I have added the icon. Now I will convert this numbers. So this number is also the font is large. I will shorten the font size, and I will also change the color. So this was my total profit, which is here. Yeah, this one. So firstly, so here I have my text information. So this I will shorten the length of the profit to 9. Apply. No, I did it the other way. Shorten the length of this one KPI to 9. Then apply. So this needs to be open, this needs to be down. Let's see everything. So first one was my total sum, percentage change, percentage change. So now then I will go in my label and I will convert my percentage change and I will decrease the size to 9. Then click apply, click OK. Now this looks good. Then what we need to do, we need to color this KPI. For that I will drop this into color, inside color, go in edit. So if If my trend is increasing, then I will choose green. If my trend is decreasing, then I will choose black. Okay. Also, this was bold. This is already in bold side. Okay. Okay. Uh, so this was for increasing. I did. And this is for decreasing. If it is decreasing, then give it a red. So now you will see it's been applied to both. So let's remove this and add it to columns and convert this to discrete. Okay, now hide the column, and again we have border here. Go inside the border, then remove this point. Also come to the alignment, the center. We see a gap here. Decrease the gap. We still have some gap. So we can see the gap here. That's why it's let's cancel this out. Blank here. Let's decrease the font to 9. So do it clear. Apply. Okay, now this looks good. So what I did is let's do from beginning once again. So I will drag and drop my total profit in columns, and then convert this to discrete. Okay. Now now I will add percentage change in my text. Okay. So this looks good. And then I will convert my text size to 9. Then I click apply. Okay. I will also add color there. So here in my color, I have chosen only 2 colors. So here steps 2 means if it will increase, then my color will be green, and if it will decrease, then my color will be red. So I have chosen 2 steps, and then click OK. So once we do this, then we'll have this KPI. Okay. Do you have any question here? Observed?
No, sir. So good.
Okay. So let's make it more close with so that we don't see much
So, sir,
space.
before you was doing so, it was not like reducing the gap. So now how?
It was because of this text here.
Okay, so
In text
you
it
just
was,
reduce the text.
yeah, it here it was a gap. That's why we can see huge gap there.
Uh,
Let's make this more close. KPI. Now this looks good, right? Yeah, okay. So likewise, we will go for total orders. So this will be my column. Do you know this? I will again hide column and I will go in format, remove the row divider there, okay, and then to 500, 5009. Now what I need is percentage order change. So this I will drop here. Mm, we don't see the alignment correct, right? So again go in format, go here, see it, alignment is centered. Check in this one. Go in format, go in alignment. It's, yeah, the topmost is now changing. Let's align it in left. And now go in labels and convert this, change this font to 9, and then convert this to medium, hit apply. Okay, now add color, yeah, and then change the color to custom diverging. So we will choose two colors, so my steps will be two. So if the trend is increasing, then I will put green, and if it's decreasing, I'll put black. Okay, so this is already there. Let's do it in middle. This looks good. Do so. Let's do the same for profit. Profit is in column. Discrete. Add columns. Percentage change here. Again, change the font size to 9. Apply. Okay, and then we can add percentage change color here. Go inside color, add it. Choose two color. One will be my green, another will be red. Apply. Okay. Go back to my format. And I will remove row divider to 9. Yeah, this looks good, but the header.
So can we see this discrete form in the line graph, like how it shows like increasing and decreasing, just the color change? Uh,
Line graph. So one no. So what discrete and continuous means is discrete will aggregate all your data, and we continuous will show you month wise. So if you choose here the continuous, it will show you percentage from 0 to 13. But if you do a discrete, it will aggregate. It will sum
yeah,
up.
I know the difference. I mean to say, like, as you change the color in the format, like increasing would be green and the decreasing would be red. So if there is a line graph, as you showed us like earlier,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
shows the color. So
yeah. It will change
how can we see that graph or the change in color? I mean to say.
in the line graph. So suppose here, if you have this graph, so in this graph you want to change the color. So in this graph you want to change the color, right? No, so hello.
Mhm. Hmm.
So yeah, it's the same. You can choose the color from here and give any color. Is this your question, or I'm not understanding the question? I think.
My question is, sir, like in the color change, you put the black red color when it's decreasing and green color when it's increasing. So as an example, you showed me like from the Google
Yeah, we
when
cannot
the
apply.
graph is
Yeah,
there and with the shades. So how can I see the color changing and all? Just my
in
question.
line chart. In
Yeah,
line
in the
chart.
line chart, yeah, in line graph.
Uh, no, you cannot do that in line chart because here what we are doing is this gives us the trend of increasing and decreasing. So in line chart we cannot apply this. We can we can do like if my number is negative right now, all are positive, right? So if my scale is negative here, then we can apply. Right now if you see,
So is there the same way to do, or there is different way?
there is different way. This is not the way. So if you see here, the profit ratio is in level has decreased. Let's decrease the, let's, let's do it this minimum. Yeah, that's okay. Let's keep this minimum. The middle one, I think this is the problem here because right now we have aligned everything on right. If you align this in middle, then it is showing, I think, it is showing in middle. Now if we format, so let's do it in the right. Okay. So okay. So any question in this one? And the color change.
No, all good. Good so far.
Okay. So this one looks bold. This one. This one. Mm. Now we are done with upper part. Now let's add shading here. So to add shading is we need to use area chart. So here we did some, and this will again do one sum here, and this sum will be, this is my second sum. This needs to be area chart. So if we do area chart, then now we need to merge this two. So that to merge this to that, drop this here. Mm, to convert this to area. Now we need to merge this to chart. Area chart. Let's see. This one's here, I think. Yeah, should be in middle. So now it's there.
So in this one, we have to select the same attribute, for example, sales or profit two times, and then we have to merge
Yeah,
these two.
yeah. Meant to say to have a shading,
Okay.
shading. Yeah. We need to merge this two times. Now, once this is merged, can remove, can have, and in second one, can go in color and can lighten the tones. See, this one looks good.
So this, so like on the second graph, that was the dark gray. So when we lighten the color, we have to select the second one, or it will work automatically, like all together.
For second one, you can choose. You need to choose area first, and then you need to choose the color, whichever color you want, and then you need to remove, decrease the transparency. So I have
Okay.
reduced this transparency, opacity, what we call. If you remove this opacity, then it will work. So you can choose any color. Suppose if I have chosen green, then my area chart will also be green. Yeah, it will be something like this, right? This
This
looks
one is
good,
very
right?
nice.
But the thing is, everything is black. Yeah, that's why let's make black. Black feel more pretty. Mhm. So black here. So if you want to learn more advanced stuff, then I will follow one guy in YouTube. So I'm basically repeating this one. You can
Okay.
see, okay? So I follow one. I will let you know. Area safe. So if you look in YouTube, if area safe, safe in Tableau, if you look, yeah, this guy uh, is.
And-
I follow this guy. His his explanation is also good,
Okay.
and you can follow this guy. I'll send you the name of this guy YouTube channel in the Skype. If you follow this guy and if you look at his explanation and all visualization that he have done in Tableau,
Mm-hmm.
you will learn a lot.
Okay.
So okay, so now we have added, but here you will see you have the divider here, low divider, right? Let's remove that.
Everything is fine in Tableau. I find it interesting, but the thing like the calculation field that we enter the formula and all that was bit,
Yeah, you
tricky
need
and
to be
all.
yeah, you need to be used to with it. It's yeah. The thing is, you need to know what you want to do. So once you have that frame in your mind, what you want to do, the thing will be clear.
Yeah, hopefully.
Mm, also column divider do one. Yeah, this looks good. So done with this. Now, bar chart now. Bar chart is the thing. In bar chart, even you can. So this is the subcategory. You can add that subcategory in your label. Right? So what is subcategory? Subcategory, if you add that in label, here if you go and click in subcategory, you can see subcategory here, and also you need to have subcategory as well as sum of profit, both in labels. Sum of profit. So now you can see here. So it's in next one. So let's add this in. Give a bit of space. Give a semicolon and try to bold this. Convert this to right. Let's click OK. We'll continue as code. Now let's hide this. To hide this, we put some here. Okay, as code. Mm, on. So we need to give a bit of space here. Yeah, now this looks good. Okay, added this. Yeah, so you need to design this by yourself if you have a bit of. So also decrease. Let's decrease the font. Or this font looks good, I think. Right? This is more
Yeah, it
visible.
should be visible.
Yeah. So okay, this is done. Now here even we can make these changes. Here it's the same. Mm, you can do this for yourself. I will leave this to you.
We'll try.
Now in this profit and cells, we have this icon for increase and decrease. You can do the same. So this, for this one we have here order icon. So to add this in color,
So, like in the previous slide, you changed the color for sales. So, if we go to the sale dashboard, will it show the same color? We have to, or we have to change in each dashboard, like individually, we have to do it,
so
or
yeah, for each seat you need to do it for each seat.
for each sheet, we have to do it separately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So let's add matching values in your color. So right now I have added measure values in color and it looks something like this. Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to break this legend, use separate legends. Why we need to do this is because uh, so that we can color the both legend
So, what is
separately.
legend?
Legend means the field in which we are applying the colors. So these two are the fields in which we are
These
applying
two
the.
are very light color.
Yeah, we can change by default. This is a light color. You can
Okay.
see here. Now if you go in costume drivers, so now you can see your range, right? So your profit range is from minus 6,892 to
Mhm.
plus 8,900 and 8,762. So for your negative range you will give red, and for your positive range you will
So
give,
you are doing which sheet is this? Order details, na?
yeah, all the details.
To do this one as well.
Yeah, so here we need to, you can see here the steps is 5, which means we have 5 different colors. Okay,
Yeah.
so but we need 2 colors, one for showing higher trend and one for lower trend, so we will do 2 steps. Okay, click okay. Now you can see for the positive one you will see green, for the negative one you can see the red. Same we will do for cells.
So
I will
I
start.
have a question. That's a silly question actually. When we have to change anything like color or font or anything, so we have to drag that area to the filter side or to the measure value where we need to drag it.
So it depends on what you are doing. So here you have the all options. So here is the text, here is to increase the size, here is to increase the color, details. So color, if you drag things in color, the color will change and you, yeah, it's the same, it's self-explanatory.
No, I know this thing. The thing is, my question is like in the previous slide, when you was changing the color of line graph, like light shading and all, there were two sum of sales. So you put it under the filters, like on the top of, I think, these bars, the color and all.
Yeah, we need
Then
to,
yeah, this one. So
yeah.
how? So we have to drag it there, like on the top of area. You can see that on the left side under
So,
the marks.
so if you remove this, if you remove one this, okay.
Hmm.
So right now you only have one sum and your this marks is for this sum only, for this
Yeah.
sum. Okay.
Okay.
So if you add one more sum here, now you will have separate
Here.
marks. Yeah. So this one is for the new one that you have added
Okay.
right now,
Okay.
and then you will convert this to area.
Area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then again, and then you will do this dual axis. You need to do this in middle.
All
Okay.
right, sir.
In the middle, and okay, then let's remove this over header. And in second one, let's convert this to okay. Okay, so what I was doing, Yeah, so we change this color. Let's change this one. Let's keep it green. Blue color as well. Okay, now what we need to do? So here you will see the icon. You can see the up and down arrow, right? So here what we need to do, we need to go in format, and here we need to change this format to custom. So here we will apply the same arrow that we have added for sales percentage. If you go here, you can see this one we have applied. So we'll copy the same up and down KPI, and we'll go here, go in format, number, and paste here. You can see the profit is changing, but we don't need percentage. So here the semicolon you can see here. So anything before semicolon is your positive, and after semicolon is your negative. That's why for positive you can see the up arrow, and for negative you will see the down arrow. So here you will remove your percentage sign and two decimal place, then 00. Remove the percentage, two decimal place, 00, and I will add a dollar sign even here, and for negative even here. So here you will see this. This is how we add the up and down arrow. You can choose any arrow if you want. Okay, if you can choose, suppose you can choose any arrow like circle icon, circle black icon, choose. So you can choose any icon here, and you can simply paste that icon even here if you want. So here you can see up icon and down icon. Simply you can paste your icon if you want, and you can make the changes. Okay, so here is the changes, and then so we have almost done the changes. Everything, one is remaining. This one will be your homework. Yeah, so now we are good. Yeah. So this is how, this is a bit of more enhancement of your design. So making your design look more prettier and adding more feature. So this is the thing that we did today is for, it's not for beginner, it's for intermediate level people does these things. The beginner people does the one that we did last week. Till there beginner can do, and right now whatever we did is intermediate level Tableau developer, you can say, does this work. Okay, so any question, Nobjot?
No, sir, it's fine.
Okay, then let's take 5 minute break, and then we will start with Tableau. I mean Python. Sorry.
Okay, okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
Hello.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Uh, so we will do in Python. We will start with COVID data analysis today. So today we will do something interesting. So this will relate to you much because we will be working on real world data and ongoing COVID. Uh, so so my
This
topic.
Vari is also coming to join the class. Yeah.
Uh, okay.
She just called me. She went, yeah, as you said, today is the last day. So she went to temple actually. So that's why.
Oh yeah. Yeah, might. Yeah, I also thought maybe she had some more. She will be in full flow from tomorrow, I think.
Should be.
So we'll do COVID data analysis. So, so I will import my library pandas. This is for data manipulation. Import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. This is for visualization.
Mhm.
So today we will import one more library, plotly. Okay, this is
These libraries are already in Jupyter Notebook. I mean, in
you need
Python.
to, yeah, if not you need to install.
Okay.
For that if it's not there, so you need to do, you need to run this command, pip install plotly. You need to do, you need to run this command if
Plotly.
it's not
Okay.
there. Yeah, so this is also for visualization. So last week you were there in the class, right?
I was in Thursday class, not on Sunday class.
Yeah, on Thursday class we
You
discussed.
covered these things, yeah.
Yeah, so we covered last week class we covered Seaborn library. So in last week class, if you see, so we have in Python for visualization we have three main library that we use. Yeah, so you can see Seaborn here, right? So Seaborn, Matplotlib, and the one today we are using is Plotly. So Plotly is for, this is for dynamic visualization. like we see in Tableau, right? Everything, once we click there, then we can see all sort of visualization, right? So once we click there, then it shows the total paid amount or total sales. So that was in Tableau, everything is dynamic. So likewise in Python, if we use Plotly, this gives you a dynamic visualization, dynamic slash interactive visualization.
So even import Plotly, you said
Oh,
this for
yeah.
visualization. Even again, you said like pip install Plotly. So Plotly, even Plotly is the name of the file we are uploading.
It's the library. It's not the file. It's the library.
Okay.
So yeah, you need to be very careful with these terms. Like if a recruiter asks you what is matplotlib, so in Python, which library do you use for visualization?
Mm.
So you need to tell that I have used matplotlib, plotly, and seaborn, three libraries, right? So
Okay.
if one thing I would say is, if you don't know, then right away say I don't know, instead of giving any hypothetical answer,
Mm.
because that will give a negative impression to your recruiter. So if you don't know, then clearly say I don't know. That would be much more safer answer, because in that way the recruiter will think that you are honest with your answer, instead of giving any wrong answer, or yeah, or saying something wrong will hamper your interview process. So
Yeah.
right now you told me like you have, it's like a file. So so if you told your recruiter that it's a file, then it would be a very bad impression to him.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Hi Javadia. Hi. Hi Javadia, how are you doing?
Hi, so how are you?
How is your festival going on?
Oh yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we just prayed this morning and had some sweet. So
Uh-huh.
yeah,
So it's like it's over now, or it's still remaining?
so it's a whole day. We just celebrate, like do get-togethers or visit the family or just.
Oh, so you even do a drink and all, or not?
No, we don't drink. Like not. We drink water, coffee, like a soft drinks, but not that drink.
Not hard drinks. No
No,
hard drinks.
no, that's haram, haram, brother. That's what they say in our language, haram.
Oh,
Prohibited. Yeah.
so we did. Okay. So how is the COVID there in Pakistan?
It's bad,
Uh-huh.
but not as bad as India is just bleeding. But in Pakistan, it's rare, but they closed down the banks, everything for a week or 10 days, I think so, a week or two,
Mm-hmm.
and they closed down all the markets the 2 3 days before the
Mm-hmm.
Eid. So there's no like a large get-togethers allowed, and they build the extra hospitals, like the portable hospitals or camps, you can say, for the corona patients, and they're struggling too, but they did these like quality measures or safety measures. So they are just there are still cases, but it's not fastly increasing. Like
Yeah, okay. Nice, good to hear that. In
yeah.
yeah, in Nepal, the conditions are like a bit of similar to India, because
Oh,
it's the open border, and it's right now it's completely locked down. But still, out of, let's say, out of 10 patient going to
mhm,
hospital, five
mhm.
patient are tested as COVID positive.
Okay,
So yeah, okay, so the condition is severe there still in
okay.
Nepal. Let's see what happens.
Hopefully, hope for the best.
Hopefully, yeah.
Because the
Okay,
government by itself cannot do anything. Like cannot do
yeah,
anything unless the people or public gonna help them. So it's just side by side. They need to work together, like here. If
Yeah,
But the only problem in our countries are people don't listen. They do whatever they want to do.
the
So that,
Asian people are the same. All are the same.
yeah, that's
Nepal,
that's
India.
my issue. Yeah, if they listen to government and they follow the rules, I don't think so. We're gonna suffer like that. But
Yeah,
we
yeah,
don't listen.
that's true. Okay, so in the first part, we covered a tableau. We did a good visualization today, and
Okay.
and Navjot learned a lot in the first part.
He
You
was.
missed it.
I will give her teaching.
You missed that part. So in the second, now we're in second part. We will do COVID-19 data analysis. This is the hot topic that's going on.
Okay.
So once we do this analysis in Python, you will even have more better understanding about why we are doing things and all, what's the use
Okay.
is. Okay. So
Okay.
these are my library. So first one is my pandas for data manipulation, matplot for visualization, but this is the static visualization. This is
Okay.
static visualization. We will use Plotly. Plotly is interactive and dynamic visualization. This Plotly offers us the dynamic visualization. So in most of the companies, in most of the IT companies, if they are not using Tableau, because Tableau cost a lot, it's a $70 per month per user. So people use Python to make dashboard. So in Python, even we can make dashboard similar to Tableau, but Tableau has lots and lots of feature which is still in Python, that is still in ongoing phase. But however, the Plotly library gives us the much better visualization compared to, not as compared to Tableau. It's not equal, but it fulfills our need, and we can do a beautiful plot in Python using Plotly. So we will be doing that today.
So what are the three? One is Plotly, one is another one is.
One is Matplotlib, and another one last week we discussed about Seaborn library. So three are the main data visualization library that we use in Python. So import plotly.express. So as px, this is also used for visualization to plot my chart. So likewise import plotly dot.
So why we use Express as PX?
We have given any name. You can give any name here.
So Express we using for visualization.
Yeah. So it's like Plotly is the main part. Like you can say Plotly is your house, and inside house you have rooms, bedrooms, right? So Plotly is your main house, and inside Plotly you have Express and graphs.
Okay.
We will use that. So here, what we usually call this as a class. This Plotly, if you do a Plotly dot, this is my Express is my method, and this is my class. We usually call this as a class and method. Zero. Also import. Let's see. Also imports. Okay. So if you go in John Hopkins, in this is the data. This is the university, John Hopkins University. This university stores all the data on regular basis. So in this GitHub link, if you see here, so inside, if you go in time series here, so here he has a separate CSV file which is updated regularly. So you can see here, 16 hours ago, this file has been updated.
Okay.
So this contains US data, this contains global whole universe data, this contains US death on data. So so this data is collected from, if you see here, this data is collected from several sources like World Health Organization, European Center for Disease Prevention and Control. You can
Mhm.
see here lots and lots of resources, all from all these resources. You can see the
Yeah.
list, the long list here. So all these resources, all the data has been collected and stored here. So they have automated process. The university has built up this process so that we can store all the information in one CSV file. So this CSV file gets updated every day. So we will use this data. Okay. So this is a comma delimited file.
Yeah.
So this is my path. So this is the conformed cases of whole universe. You can see here conformed global, right? So we'll copy this path and give this name as conformed underscore file path. Store this here. So this is the file path for conformed cases, and for that underscore likewise let's copy the, the path for death cases. So here this is my global death cases file. Let me inside this one. Go inside draw and copy this. And another thing might be covered. From
So what we call this links that you are installing like in Python is we call it file or we call it data or what?
so
Just the
we are copying the link from John Hopkins data. You
no, no,
can
no.
say.
Okay, but for example, you said we use Plotly to install new file, but you said don't use the term file.
No, it's not. We use Spotly for data visualization, not for file. So
So, but
to,
to install new file, as I said, like before, you said the pandas we use.
yeah. So to import files, not to install files. To import files, we use pandas.
So, but you
Yeah, go ahead.
before you said like we use Plotly to import new files,
No,
like
not
install new.
we. Plotly is used for visualization. For data visualization, we use Plotly. For
Then why
dynamic
in the
data.
second one, why did you use Plotly like in the pip install Plotly?
So this one is to show you if you run this in your computer,
Hmm.
this library might not be there. So if you need to install this library, then you use pip install Plotly. So this is to install this library, like you install Jupyter Notebook.
Hmm.
Likewise, once you need to install all this library. So this will not be available to you by default. So I have already installed this library. So for
Okay.
installing the library, you need to use pip install library name. You should follow with exclamation sign there. Okay.
So, so my next question is like, you just copy and paste the link of the COVID-19 and we pasted it here. So after this, we can work with the data.
Yeah. I
It's
will show you
already
that.
imported. It's already imported here.
Yeah, I will import that
Okay, you will.
now. So this is my file path. Like you need to give your file path where your file is, right? So right now I am copying the file path and then I will import this file. Okay. So for my recovered cases, So yeah, so this is my files. So I have, this is my path, file path. Now I will import this file. Yeah. So it will be df equals pd dot read underscore csv, because this is my csv file, right? It's a csv file. So I'll give this path here. Okay.
Okay.
Now I can see my file data here, right? Not here. So now I need to do this 3 times, right? Again, need to do copy here, paste here. So instead of doing 3 times here, instead of doing 3 times, same thing 3 times, what I will be do, I will create a function. Okay. So if in any case, if you need to do anything repeatedly, try to create a function. That's the good practice of writing code.
Function is, as you said, like diff import.
Like for example,
Okay, okay.
yeah, function is like
Oh.
in Excel, the function sum, addition, subtraction, multiplication is your function.
Hmm.
Likewise, we are creating
So,
one function.
like here, even you just copy the link, but before we used to save the raw data and then
Yeah,
we were using a
you need to give
different
the,
way.
yeah, you need to give the path. So right now I am directly pulling the file. Sorry, I'm directly
I
pulling
think
the,
this method is easier.
yeah, if you have somewhere located, then it's easier.
Way you mean to say like
Some just like, it's some, if there's some, the file is somewhere in your, it's in online somewhere it is stored, then we
mm,
can simply pull that link in Python. Right now we did the same.
okay.
So, sir, we can do both way. So we can
You can,
directly
yeah, you can download this file, you can even do download this file, save as, and then in your local machine you can give your path here.
import that one,
Yeah,
and we can do directly from the link.
yeah, we can even do directly from the link, both way. Okay. So instead of doing 3 times, instead of importing this 3 times, I will be creating a function that does that to me once. So here I will pass my file, and data equals to pd dot read underscore csv, and this will be my file path. Okay. And also once then return data. So now
So file path is the location where we save our data, or
file path is this path which we have given here, this path
okay.
in this.
So like as you in the title you said confirmed file path, that file path and recovered file path. Okay, so
But this is confirmed cases file path, death cases
uh-huh.
file path, recovered cases file path.
This is the file path.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I have created a function, and then confirmed cases equals, and then I will pass this file path here. Mother will be for that case, and then will be for all cases. So if we do dot head, you can see here, see the data, like you can see for individual date, we see for each day the cases are mentioned here, right? So now I want to change, rename this to state, because, and rename this to country, be, because so that I can have one proper name instead of giving a slash. So I want to rename this column. Yeah. So dot rename bracket columns equals. So I want to rename my province slash state to state, comma country slash region to country, and I will do in place equals true. In place will permanently make these changes. Okay. So if I run this and then again if I check here dot head, I can see my column has been renamed. So I need to do this again for death cases, because death cases again have this, right?
Can you please briefly explain this syntax that you have used before, like the state and country, and why we use that like?
So I have explained this uh, while we were working on pandas. So if you go in my here, if you go in the big six, I think 605, manipulating data frame. It's in five, three, I think. So here we name data frame. Okay. So what this does is this. So this acts as a dictionary. So in dictionary we store data in key value pair, right? So first one is my key. So what my original value is and what changes I want, right? So my original column name is province slash state, and I want to change this to state. That's why we give here original column and the new column. Original column and what changes we want, new column. That's what we do here. Okay, it is clear now.
Okay. Yeah.
So again, if you look at that cases, you can have province as state, countries as state. So instead of doing this repeatedly, I will add this to my function here. So here you pass my data. So every time this data, whenever we import this data, we will change the column name. So once we import this data, we change the column name. So, so if we run this, now if you look at this dot here, you can see column has been changed. Okay, so we have added that in our function. Now, we have data in this format. So, what we need to do is, if this data, if it were in column, right? So right now data is something like this, something like this, right? So if this were in, suppose I had one column here, date and value, so that in every, so all this information is were stored in column, in date column, and all these values were stored in one value column, and these were same. So what I mean to say is I want to transform this column them to rows, right? So instead of, because it's in, it's like more than how many days, it's like more than, it's on a daily basis, so it's a 2 year data, because you can see 2020, from 2020 we can see here. So if we convert this to row, if we transform this to row, then it will be easier for us to do manipulation. So to convert this to row, we have a melt function here. So if we do pd.melt, and in pd.melt, what this does is my frame, so frame will be this confirmed cases. Okay, so id underscore will be, so I want this 1 2 3 4 columns same, right? So this, I need to give that what things need to be same. So my state, country, longitude will be same, but I need to transform all this to row. So for that, so this three will be same, and var underscore name will be, my new column will be my date column, and new column which will store this value will be my, will be value underscore name. And I will call, I will, the column name will be count. Yeah. So if we run this, comma is missing here. So here you can see the column, all this has been transformed into row. You can see here. So melt does the transformation. Okay. So any question here how this transformation happened? So this four column will be same, and I want to transform all the columns, all these columns to row. So what would be my name of row? That will be date, and this value, what will be the name of that value? It will be count. So that this is the count. So all values resides in count, and all date field is resides in date, this date field. So this does the transformation. So we can also use pivot to do transformation, but since we have four field that needs to be same, so melt does the good job here. So melt can take even single field, multiple fields, and can do the transformation. So it's similar to doing a pivot, you can say. Any question here?
No, sir, I'm understanding what you have done.
So now we need to do this thing for depth and recover, right? So I don't want to do this multiple times. So okay, then I, for avoiding to do this multiple times, I will create a function that will be my div transform say COVID data. And I will pass data here. So equals to, so whatever we pass, that will be my data, and then return. So if we do this, so these are my files. I will also add one column here so that I can know whether my that column is for confirmed cases or for death cases. So I will add one column here, status, because finally I will merge all these three tables into one, three data frame into one. So so that I can distinguish which one is which, I will use I will add one status here. So likewise for death, I will add one status. Yeah, and this will be recovered. So after adding status, I will do transformation. Okay. So if I check now, dot head, so this has been transformed. This has also been transformed. Let's check Taylor. Has been transformed. There's something wrong here. You can see the count is showing that. So yeah, so here we have added one more column. That's why we also need to add here one more column. Status. Okay. This looks good. You can see one more column here. Column. So, so this is my confirmed cases across globe. This is my, this is death cases across globe. This is a record. This is across. Any question till here?
So we just separated the cases like confirmed death and recovered, and then why is confirmed cases dot tail? Tail is like just
To look, head is to look for top five, and tail is
okay,
to
tail
look
for
bottom
bottom.
bottom five.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we will merge all this all these three into one. So we'll merge data. So to merge, what we can do concat, right? So let's say total data is my pt dot concat bracket. So confirmed. So what confirmed comma head cases from
And recovered cases.
cases. So right now this is all data cleaning work, right? So your raw data has something like this. So we transformed the raw data and we are merging the raw data, right? So these are all data cleaning work, we can say. So if we do
So like data cleaning is basically when we changing the title and we changing the, it doesn't
data,
change the file structure. We can just change the,
data cleaning means transforming the rows. Like right now what you did is also a data cleaning work. You transformed your rows, transforming, merging. Right now we will still do data cleaning work because right now my date format is in object, so this should be in date format. So need to convert this into date format even. Yeah. D types gives you the data type for all columns. So state is in your object, longitude latitude is a float, status is your object, so date is in your object, so this needs to be in date time. So total data equals total data, so pt dot to underscore date time bracket total data bracket date. So now if you check dot d type types, then you can see your date is in date format. Now let's set the index as your date would be your index. So now if you look, this dot head. So this is the state information. This is my index. Dot table. Let's check the table. Okay, this looks good. So why I set this as my index is because now we can do all sort of manipulation, like if the dot index bracket -1, if we do this gives me the last record. So yesterday I had data till 10, now it's showing up till 11. Yeah, so this will give me the latest date, right? So so in this data set I have data till 11. So 11th of May, so today is 13, right? So it's like till till Monday, till Tuesday, the data is available here. So this is the data that you will see in Google whenever you will see somewhere. I will show you right now once we implement this. So this gives me the latest date. Now don't ask me why we use -1 here, because I have explained this several times. Why we -1 here? No, so
Yes, sir.
why we did -1 here?
-1 when we need like a previous for the previous data we use -1.
Last, for the
Last.
last record, yeah.
Yeah.
From, yeah, from the first we start with 1, from the last we start with
Last
-1.
always minus.
-1. Yeah. So what I am trying to do now is, here if you see, you can see here. So this is your total confirmed cases as of this one was, so this one is right now we run this script, so this one is still till Monday, I think, till Tuesday. So this one is still Tuesday. So if you look global cases, you can see here worldwide. If you do, so it's 160 million, right? So if you check hours, 159. So if you round up the value, it will show you. So let's round up here. So yeah, if you round up, then this number will match. So it's 95.9, 95.8, because one day we are still behind. So 3.3, 3.32. So this, you can see the numbers are matching because we have we have used the most accurate data, and because that data all has been retrieved from one particular source. So Google don't use this data right now which we are using. The Google does not use that data. So they might have used somewhere else data, but the data which we are using is one day behind, but it's mostly it's accurate. So these are your confirmed cases till now. Till now, if it means like till 511, till 511. See here, we did till 511. So I will try to create this KPI for you. I will show you how to create this KPI. So to create this KPI, we need to know the latest date first, right? So we know now it's the latest date, right? So I need to know the latest date for confirmed cases, for the covered cases, and for death cases, right? So So my so total data confirmed will be total data omega bracket my status is equals to confirmed confirm and your this dot index should be equals to 2 time dot index should be equals to this latest state, right? So if you run this equals. So if we look at the confirmed cases now, so it gives you the confirmed cases for the latest state, right? So if we do a sum of count, so this is the total number of confirmed cases till now. Okay, so is this making sense like what I did?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
making sense.
so we'll do this for recovered, this for death. And yes, death. Okay,
So that spelling is wrong. You might get the error.
where, which one?
You just change it. Yeah, that's when dealt. You written dealt.
Death.
Now here, not here, in this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's fine.
So okay, so now we have sum of all the latest one, right? So this is for the confirmed case. Likewise, this is for uh, the recovered case, and this is for why this is not somewhere. Okay, so this is for death cases. Okay, now in Plotly, what we have. So if you do Plotly KPIs, you will see here indicator. Yeah. So you can make all this sort of indicator and KPI in Plotly. So so if you in YouTube, I follow this guy. You can even follow Plotly dashboard. You can follow this guy. Uh, Charming data. You can subscribe his channel. Okay, so he teaches very nicely and he teaches everything from very basic. So if you watch all his videos, then you will have a good sense of doing a plotting or dashboard in Python. So right now I will try to copy this KPI, this speed one. Okay, so this KPI is coming from here. So if you copy this code, so this is the second one, I think, gives this speed, and this is my layout. This is the layout, I think. This one. So here you can see. So this is the code. So what he has done is the layout size is two row and two column, right? So here we have two row, suppose, let's say, and two column. So in zero, so zero means first row, first column is your this plot. So if you change this to zero, means in first column, first row, first column, you have this plot. Okay. So we will use this code. Okay. So what in this code, this is the 300 value which you see here, 300, right? And here we have reference here, 90 means, so whatever value you will see here will be 300 minus 90, 210. You see here, right? So this is the reference and this is the actual value. Okay. And you can add, the speed is coming from here, this text, but you can add that text in individual KPI even. You can add text here. You can, here you can see how to add text here. So you can copy down here and convert this to confound cases, and remove this 300 and then paste our result here. And if you run this, so you can see this is your confirmed cases coming here, right? And this is the reference point which we have not worked. We will work on the reference point, reference part. Yeah. So any question here, this one, in this one? So this, so you need to look over the syntax here. So do you have any question? I will explain you once again if you have.
Why we put number plus delta? What does that mean?
Number plus delta means this is the number, and plus delta, I think this is for million. If you remove, delta is for this the reference point, the reference that you saw here. If you don't use delta, the reference will not be visible. So if you use delta, the reference will be visible.
And
That's
why
the,
we subtract 90 from 300?
so this is the sample. Right now we will say, so we will subtract the last, the 1 day minus. We will do 1 day minus. So the latest date is on 13, right? So we will do 1 day minus, like we will take 12th day and do subtraction so that we can have difference of 1 day. In 1 day, how many cases has been increased, we can see. Like if you see
But
here,
we minus 90, not 1.
yeah, we will make changes. Forget about this right now. We will make these changes. Right now, let's say something dummy is here. We will make these changes. These changes we will make.
Clear to me.
Okay. So likewise, mm, let's add death cases. Okay. So this is my death case. This is recovered cases. Sorry. So recovered. So let's keep this in first column. First row zero column. And this is my death cases. So just here. So fill in this in that way. Okay. Till here, I think you will not have any. You don't have any question. You don't have any. Now we will add a reference point here. Reference point will be 1 day difference. Like, so this one is on the latest day, and we will look for 1 day minus one day minus latest day. We will check that. So for that, So we know I have all date field in this index. So if I do set here, set will give me all the unique rows, right? So it will delete all the duplicate rows. Why I'm trying to use set, why I'm trying to delete duplicate rows is because we have, you can see in one day we have several countries, right? And several countries have different COVID cases. So I'm taking here set, which gives me the unique date, and I will store the unique date in one field. I'll convert this to list. Okay, so once I convert this to list, what I can do is I can short this value, and then I can take minus 2, one day, the current date minus 1. If you do minus 1, this will give me a current date. If you do minus 2, one day previous of current date will give. So if you check print date, you can see 10, right? So the latest date was 11. So I'm adding 10 for comparing the data from latest date. So this 3 will be same. So let's give this previous date, prior date. Let's pass this prior date here. Confirmed. Let's keep this in one day minus, one day minus, one day minus. Now we will add this one day minus to our reference. So we need to add reference in each indicator, because this reference is for all three indicators, but we need, for each indicator we need the reference point. So for that, to add each indicator, each reference point, what we need to do is here, if you see, so here if you see, you can see here reference has been added here. Okay, so I'll copy this and paste this here, and my reference will be for uh, latest date will be minus 1. So this is my minus 1, and we'll take this sum, and let's check if proper data we have in this record or not. Okay, yeah, we have. So this will automatically subtract the current date minus previous date. If we give here this, and add this inside because the bracket is closed. Here you go, and add the reference of COVID recovered cases, and here you can add on reference point. This is COVID death cases. Remove this data. Okay, so you can see, so in one day you can see like 73 738,000 cases has been increased. So this bar, this KPI says like in one day how many cases has been increased. Okay, so we can do a bit of formatting here. So if we remove this value from here, let's see. Okay, so here you can see, so this number will match with the current data set, current number which you will see in Google. This is, see, 160, so it's close. 95.8, 95.9, 3.3 to 3.312. So let's round off this to, so we can round off right now. This is in 3 decimal places, so I want to round off this to 2 decimal places. I confirmed. So this is confirmed cases, recovered cases, and this is death cases. To round off death cases to 2 digit. So this will be comma death cases. So this has not been round off. Yeah, I think I need to paste this code. Okay, you need to paste this code out in here in second part. Okay, so this number matches quite closely with the one we see in Google. 3.32. 3.3. 0.012. To check that. To check. So yeah, you can see you got the gist what we can do. Okay. So any question here? You need to play with the number with the KPI more to have more info, more in depth. If you need to do, if you need to create something more in depth, you need to follow this. You can follow this plotly, this documentation. So if you want to have this in middle, you can do this. If you want to have the KPI inside your line chart, you can add that. Even if you want to have the more subtitle here, you can add. So we can play with this option. If you want something, some KPI like this, then you can add this one, this speedometer. Yeah, you can play with this documentation. You can look at this documentation. Yeah. Any question here?
It's like confusion, nothing clear to me, truly speaking. But as you said, like just go through these or the videos. So I'll try to look at that.
Yeah. Let's do till here. I don't think I can continue. I'm tired of it. Or we can take 5 minute break if we want. Okay, let's take 5 minute break then. Okay.
Okay.
So I will be back in 5 minutes.
Zwaria,
हाँ की है
तू इतने बैठी है?
हाँ
मैंने
क्यों
किते है नहीं बड़ी तू चुप सी।
मैं सुनना ही ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਕੋ ਸੁਣੀ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਫਿਰ
तो दसिया नहीं कोई क्वेश्चन क्वेश्चन नहीं दਸਿया।
क्वेश्चन ਸੀਗਾ ही नहीं कुछ पूछने लगे
अरे
क्वेश्चन
रिकॉर्डिंग हो रही है, चल बात ही कर, फोन कर दी मैं तेन।
ओके
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Abjot also here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now, so this is the KPI, total confirmed, recovered, and death cases till now. Now, what we will do, we will see top 10 countries with recovered confirmed cases, and we will plot that using plotly library, and we will do a bar graph of top 10 countries, top 10 recovered, confirmed, and death countries. So you can see India is in number one position. So India is in first position in terms of recovered, and in terms of confirmed, US is the top country that has been that has more confirmed cases. Yeah, if we check this in Google even, yeah, US is the is the top country, and then is the India. So we will plot the top 10 countries now. So this gives me the confirmed, recovered, and death cases for the latest date, right? For the latest date. If you look, if you see here, so now this gives me for the latest date. Now I need to sort this count in descending order to get the top 10 countries, right? So here I will do dot sort underscore values. sort by equals by count, count ascending is equals to false. Here we can see this on descending order. You can see the count in descending order. Now, when to take top 10 in descending order, we will take head 10. Means it will take to 10 rows, right? And yeah, let's check this. So this is my top 10 countries, basis of count. We filter. Now I want only country and count. This these are the two fields that we are interested on. So this gives me countries and count. Now we need to plot this information in a bar graph. So again, I need to do this thing for my recovered as well as death cases. So I will create a function. mm, Property trace. I will pass here the status. So here the thing that will change is the status, because is if it is confirmed, if we pass confirmed, then it will give me the top 10 countries for confirmed cases. If we pass recover, that will give me the recover cases. Okay. So we will add this here, and then we'll do sorting. That will give me only two column, country and count. Return. Okay. Now if I put out in countries recovered, let's check if it is working or not. Then countries back to pass this status here. This is the thing that will be changing every time. That will change every time. So here I will pass, first I will pass confirmed. So this should be confirmed. So if we see this now, so this is my top 10 countries. So yes, so top 10 countries. So my top 10 countries. So to add this effect here. So I have highlighted the count. So to add this effect, so we need to remove this index, duplicate index. You can see here the index is duplicated. So to add this color effect in data frame, we need to remove this index because this is a duplicate index, right? So we need to remove this duplicate index to have this color effect. So what we will do is we will reset this index equals dot reset underscore index. If we reset the index, then we don't need this field. So after resetting this index, we only need country and count. So we only take two columns, COUNT and count. And now this looks good. Now if I do dot style dot background underscore gradient, you see map equals radius rates, that this will show me the highest number is the one that is more darker. This one is the lowest number. So the more darker color you see, that denotes the most higher number. So we did this for the covered cases. We need to do this for all the remaining confirmed and death cases. So let's create this as a function. Display top in country bracket obtain rates. Now if we pass confirmed cases, so we need to pass this here. Okay, so we can do likewise, we can do for death cases. The numbers are same. I need to pass confirmed, recovered. countries data, maybe because the country table is data frames are available here, maybe it is taking that. Let's change the name. Still showing the same. Okay, let's try to return this from the start. So if such things happens, if you need to rerun your notebook, then you can go in Coordinate and restart and run all. Okay, yeah, you can see numbers are changing. Um, let's display. Yeah. So in this way we can add the colors in data frame even. Yeah. So this is my confirmed cases. So if you look in Google, so your confirmed cases for US is 32.8 million. So it's something, it's matching here, right? So this is your recovered cases. So the recovered cases in India is 19 something million. It's like you can see 19.4 million. So 19.38 is matching. So death cases is in US is this much. It's here, you can see numbers are matching, right? So any question here? We simply did sort values, sort by count, descending we did, so that the highest count goes on the top, and then we took take, then we did a head team takes the top 10 rows, and we only take two columns, and then we reset our index because that was the index was duplicate. The color will not work if we have a duplicate index, so that's why I did a reset of index. And then this color is reds because this is showing in red. You can change this to blues if you do, so it will be, you will see blue colors. Yeah, so you can play with the colors if you want. Okay, any question here? So are you there or not? so so any question here? Navjot, Javadia? Hello? So okay, hello, hello, no one is there. So now let's do a bar plot then. Px of bar. So I'll do a bar plot for my confirmed cases. My px dot bar confirmed cases, comma x will be equals to my country, and y will be equals to my count, and the color on the basis of country, title will be obtain recovered cases, confirmed cases, right? So in this way we can plot graph. So this is my confirmed cases, this is my recovered cases, top 10 cases, and this is my death cases here. that case. So using Plotly, you can see if you hover over this bar graph, you can see all the counts there. So this is dynamic, and even you can take a picture, you can download as PNG, you can zoom particular area, you can zoom here, this part even, and can see more, right? So this sort of feature we have, and can do more zoom in, zoom out. Yeah, this is access. So you have all these are this sort of feature in Plotly. Now, if you want to merge all these three chart into one, so to merge this three chart into one, what we need to do is we need to do a subplot. Okay. So subplot, what it does is it adds your three plot into one. So how to add a subplot is use this script. Okay, and this is my depth countries, which is the column name. Which is cases here. So this is what we covered, confirmed. So this is my cases. So we have made a 3 by 1 column plot. So 3 rows and 1 column. So in each row, so in first row, first column, we will have one plot. In second row, first column, we will have one plot. In third row, first column, we will have one plot. So in this way, we can make a subplot and add all the bar graph one in one diagram. Let's remove this here too. See here. So we can add all this in one using subplot. Okay. Subplot makes us subplot has this feature where we can divide our row and column and can add all the bar graph into one. Okay. Do you have any question? Hello. So that's it for today. Do you have any question? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so uh, I didn't hear anything from you.
Actually, just went out for few something actually,
Okay,
just
so
for 2 minutes.
okay, so
ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਪਿਛਲੇ 5 ਮਿੰਟ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ 10 ਅੱਧੇ ਘੰਟੇ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਬਕਵਾਸ ਕਰ
hello. I can hear the background noise. So I have completed today's part. Like I did we did a top 10 countries and then did a subplot so that we can have all three graphs into one. So yeah, so that's it for today. You can review the tutorial because it's recorded. Uh, yeah, review this once and try to do this by yourself. And then if you have any question, you can ask me anytime. Okay. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello, sir.
Okay, then see you tomorrow. Then okay.
Okay, sir. Then
Uh, you can. It's record. The video is recorded, so you can view this on
most
your
of the
free time.
things are really confusing, sir. Yeah, so I have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. You need to do it by yourself. So yeah, try to do by yourself, and then if you have questions, then we can discuss together.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah.
ਬਾਏ
See you. Bye.